What's going on, everyone? It's Jason here. Hope you're having a great day today. Today, we're going to be breaking down the price action today on AMC, what that means going into tomorrow, and what one Wall Street investor just said about AMC and what that could be and mean for the price. If you could, make sure to smack the like button down below. And obviously, this video helps out more people learn about AMC, stay up to date, and keep the Ape Nation strong. And if you're not a sub, hit that sub button down below. Hit that bell notification. That way you guys can stay up to date on all the videos coming out. And let's get right into it. If you're wondering what I'm using here, I am using Webull. There is a link down below. If you guys want to click on that, sign up, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks right now worth up to $1,800. You get these tier 2 NASDAQ views right now for 3 months as well. You can see buys and sells going in and out of the market real time. And you get 5.5 hours of early trading. And you get 4 extra hours in the aftermarkets to trade as well. As you can see, today was not a bad day. We did finish positive on the day at $58.30, up 0.05%. Pretty much a flat day overall. We did have some really good pumps this morning, though, once we got into the market hours. We went into the market hours right around $57.53. And then we came out all the way down at the 56.80 and then flushed all the way back up to 61.10. And then from there, we kind of held strong right around the 59.20 mark. And then from there, we fell back down to that $58 area where we ended at yesterday. Now, again, it's not a big pause today. It's nothing crazy there, right? In aftermarket hours right now, we're at $58, which is down, 30 cents, another negative 0.53%. But I'm not really too worried about aftermarket because it seems like aftermarket here lately has had very, very, very little volume. Today's volume so far has been 116 million. It is currently 4:43 p.m. here in Nashville as well. I'm not too worried about aftermarket hours. I'm not very, very worried about pre-market hours right now either. I've more been interested in seeing what's going on in intraday. Now, the intraday's been great, right? Yesterday, we had a really, really good day. Today, we had more of a flat day. Still a positive day. There's a big pressure wall when we get close to that $60 mark. Every time we get close to it, we get pushed back down. Now, obviously, that's hedge funds, creating those barriers and those sell-offs, buying in the dark pools, and then selling off into the regular market, and doing lots of things. We're going to go over that as well, and what one of those Wall Street investors just said about that, and how the Finra has came out and said it's very, very unusual things going on in the dark pools. Looking really quick over here at the options, we do at $60, guys. We do have another 28,220. That would be in the green. At $59, would be almost 7,000 right there. Now, we do have quite a bit, obviously, in the green from the 58 below, but it'd be really, really nice this week if we can get up to $65. That'd equal a lot in the green. Now, we can go over those numbers really quick. I can pull up the Stonko tracker. Let me get this up really, really quick here. Here we go. Sweet. So currently right now there's 91,545 options that are being expiring in the green. But if we get to $60, guys, there's another almost 35,000 options that would be in the green here. Now, that's a lot of options. And if you bring that number up to 65, which I think we can get to, that would add another almost 30,000 on top of that. Now, that's not last week's kind of craziness, but still, it's still a lot of options. Even at 90,000 plus, there's a lot of options there in the green. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's 266,000 out of the money puts, guys. That puts a lot of pressure on some of these guys to sort of hedge their puts, right, and buy some more shares. That does put some pressure there. Now, if you're looking over here, guys, look, our dark pool percentages have not been reported the last couple of days, and I'm going to go over why and what Finra is saying that could be causing the dark pool percentages right now to not be reported. So also the short percentage rate is currently at 43%. Now, we've talked about this a lot. The short percentage rate on the stock is somewhere between 40 and 50%. Nobody knows for sure. If you're looking at Ortex, they say lower, but again, they're not counting synthetics and everything else, the naked shorts. So again, they say around 13 to 14%, which is still high, but I honestly do think it's in that 40 to 50% short range. Now, we did have one large point order come through today for 347,000 shares at a price of $57, which was almost $20 million worth of AMC shares. A very, very large print order. That is a dark pool order right there as well. So just remember that. It's probably some hedges or something like that buying into the dark pools. I doubt there's any big let's say commercial investors are right now buying at that, but we'll see what happens there. Those will get reported. If it is a commercial investor in the next few days. We'll see that on Finra as well. Now, AMC Ortex did put out a short interest update today. It says AMC is slightly up currently, while short interest has also risen 0.41% today. Estimated short interest is currently at 13.77% of free float. Now, again, I still think it's way higher than that. They only get 85. Ortex only gets about 85% of the data in the market, and again, they also don't get the reports from naked shorts and those synthetic shares and things that are out there right now as well. So take that as a heed, but it still shows you that even in the stuff that is reported, the short interests continue to rise and they're continuing to double down on those short positions. Now, Christian Andrews came out today and said, a source of mine who works with dart pools tells me that Finra reports are experiencing inaccuracies never before seen. Unusual volume positions, broker/internal reports closely coincide, but large discrepancies are apparent. I quote, someone's going to come knocking eventually. I'm pretty sure he's pointing at margin calls here. Which is good. We need margins, man. We need some margins. You need some hashtag margins in the chat. Margin calls in the chat, man. Let's get a bunch of those commented on the videos. As always, like I said, though, those likes and the comments and stuff down below definitely help out the videos as well. And again, you guys spreading this on Reddit and on Discords and things like that definitely help out. Now, we did have this, obviously, from Motley Fool come out today. This is kind of some of your FUD of the day from our good old boys at Motley Fool. They said AMC's new problem. Not enough people are returning to theaters, which, again, I still think is a crock. We've seen theaters, completely sold out. Again, they now open up 100% in lots of areas, right? Obviously, they can't count, pre-pandemic numbers to the pandemic numbers that are going on now. I do get that a lot of places are opened up at like 70% capacity, but again, it's not 100% capacity. Now everything's not back out. They're just looking at this in the wrong way, and it's, dude, we all know Motley Fool does have a hedge fund called 1623 Capital. We talked about that a lot. I would be willing to bet they have some puts and things, obviously, on AMC. So even though AMC has used its meme status to raise hundreds of millions of dollars, all that cash will do little if moviegoers aren't going to show up. It may not be AMC's fault that this is happening, but it doesn't bode well for the company as an investor. Again, they admitted it right here. It's not their fault, right? It's not their fault people aren't showing up. People are showing up, right? The big movies are coming. People are going to the theaters. Hell, this week alone, you can get free popcorn. If you go to the movie theaters, you get free popcorn. If you're an investor, you get free popcorn as well. You just got to sign up on the site. If you go to Adam Aron's Twitter page, you can see where you can sign up and get free popcorn because you're an investor. But as right now, everybody gets free popcorn this week because it's the moviegoers week, which is awesome. Memorial Day was the hope for start of the recovery, as it historically held an important place in the cinema as the start of the summer blockbuster season. That setting has slipped in recent years, even before the pandemic, as studios have broadened their release calendars to include other times of the year. But this Memorial Day weekend has seen significance simply because most states had reopened and large swath of populations have been vaccinated. Obviously, a large part of the United States also isn't vaccinated, right, too. Not hating anybody. Again, I do have my vaccine and stuff like that, but again, there's lots of people that aren't either. So, and there's lots of places that aren't open up all the way. I just feel like Motley Fool, again, they do have their 1623 Capital. I feel like they put out all the stupid stuff. They say, like, obviously Netflix is picking up when it's really not, right? And people are going to stay home and watch movies sometimes, just how it is in shows. But you're not going to get a movie theater experience at home at the end of the day, not like a real one, unless you got a ton of money, and those are few and far between. Guys, let's just be honest, man. Motley Fool's is spreading FUD here. They admitted it right here that it might not be the company's fault. Yeah, because everything's not open back up yet. And a lot of movies that are showing right now have been sold out. So they can continue to spread the FUD, but we'll continue to tell the truth here on the channel because we all know what's going on. Now, there's this awesome article here. It really explains, a lot of us are holding AMC and the movement behind it. And the reason why we're doing this is not just for a short squeeze. This is to show hedge funds they can't continue to do this over and over like they've done in past years. So 5 advantages retail investors holding AMC stock have over hedge funds. Community today, I want to remind you why you're winning. We've been holding AMC stock for many months now. Us seasoned apes have seen some gains at this point. New retail investors buying the stock, don't get overwhelmed if you're not there yet, because your time is closer than you think. If you're feeling uncertain at some point, just come back to this article. Here are 5 advantages us retail investors holding AMC stock over the hedge funds. Number 1, holding AMC stock costs us nothing. You hear it over and over and over again in the community. Hodling doesn't cost us a thing. Hedge funds, at the other hand, are paying a fee to continuously short AMC stock, which is very true. Hedge funds have lost billions from apes simply not cashing in profits yet. They can't keep playing this game forever. A community is a big threat to their customers and business as a whole, which is, again, true. Hedge funds make money, obviously, by them making money. If they continue to lose money, more people are going to start pulling out of their funds. Whether you have gains or not on paper, know that your holding position in AMC is costing the bad guys money. Remember, the patience is virtue. We can hold at ease while they hold in stress. Very big point there. Apes own majority of AMC's float. The combined percentage of whales and apes that own AMC's float is 80%, according to Adam Aaron, CEO, president of AMC. I've heard Trey mention in retail investor percentage is about 60%. Currently, right now, I think that's somewhere right around 70%, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, we literally own the company. Put things into perspective, Tesla has about 33% retail investors, while Apple has about 40%. Well, our institutions will be selling on the way up. We've seen this happen before. I bring this up because it means at some point we will own more of the company. It's significant because it allows us to be in control when we want to sell the stock and what price we'd like to sell at, which, again, remember, we own the float, we name the price. The AMC community is getting loud. Now, we've seen this everywhere, right? We've been trending everywhere. The SEC is taking note of us as well. It's all over Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want to look at, man. This thing is trending everywhere. YouTube, where you guys are watching right now, right? That's the reason why I'm always saying, man, share the articles, share the videos. And we have really great leadership, including, people like me and you guys, which I look up to the most, the community, man. We're one big community, and we all hold on and we all work together. Just like the hedge funds have been working together for years to cost people lots of money and to make businesses go bankrupt. Now, again, we've saved AMC, right? We've went in, they were going to really smack AMC down, take it down to the bare bones, and then make it file for bankruptcy. It's what they want to do, man. It's what they did to other, stocks in the past, and that's what they continue to want to do. They want to get the stock down to zero because that means they don't have to pay anything at that point, right? If the stock declares bankruptcy and it's gone forever, guess what that means? They don't have to do anything. None. So at the end of the day, guys, just remember why you guys are hodling and what your guys' is, one, benefit is for that, and two, the reasons why you're doing this. My reason is I want to show hedge funds at the end of the day that they can't continue to put people out of business. They can't continue to put people out of jobs and cause people jobs over and over again, and that the elites don't rule the markets in the world. Us as consumers and retail investors, we can do just as good as you can if we come together and work together. If you guys like this video, make sure to smack the like button down below. It helps out this video again, and it lets other people see it, right? And if you comment down below, it helps out as well. Share this video everywhere. If you guys aren't a sub, hit the sub button. Hit that bell notification. Also, join our Discord. Discord link down in the description down below. Love to have you guys be a part of our Discord channel. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you Star Side. Peace out, fam.